Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy Nowonshall coming at you with yet another Star Trek Fleek map video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a ship, but I know I did a video of it in the past, but this is going to be my personal ship that I built today, or will be building for you guys. I'm not going to be able to tear it up that much or even level it that much because I'm low on Sigma Titanium, but I do want to build the ship for you and show you guys the ship coming out of the dock and what the base cost is for me, because I know I did one for Archimedes in the past, but I want to do one for myself since it is a G6 Interceptor. As we see right here, it is the Velox, and you can see it costs me 74.4K Titanium Sigma, 600 Dilithium Sigma, 520 G6 Common Gas, 2400 Common Crystal, and then it's going to start around 2.9 billion without a crew, without anything else. Its build is, we do most of the stats here. Let's see. Its warp range right off the bat is 1,466 for me. Warp speed is 438.9. Cargo cap is low. Protect is low. Doesn't matter. Mining bonus. I've already read this for you guys originally. I could reread it maybe in a second. And then I'm going to show you the cost. So if we go to factions and we go to Romulan, and you see here it costs 350 blueprints. 10 blueprints is 120K. And if we do 120K, let me pull my phone up. So 120,000 times by 35 equals 4.2 million Romulan credits. So that's going to be base across the board for Romulan, Federation, and Klingon to be able to get the ship, which seems daunting, but as over time as you play the game, it comes anyways, so it's not as hard. You could always buy it with Latinum if you have it, as you see at the top right. I don't have the Latinum, unfortunately, but I was able to get it through the free-to-play method. I wasn't using Latinum. I just played the game, and it came as I played, so it wasn't something that was pressing me to be like, oh, I got to spend $1 on this. Oh, I got to do this. No, it was just playing the game and just hoarding resources like we learned to do as playing Star Trek Fleet Command. It's always huddle, hold and wait, hold and wait. It's all we do in the game. If you don't know it, then where have you been, living under a rock? Question. But let's go look at the Velox. Let me go here, go to build. I want to go to the details quick. So, as the readout says, as skirmishes on the border of the Klingon neutral zone became more and more common, the Romulan Empire's fleet found themselves increasingly at the mercy of Klingon war parties. At long range, a well-crewed auger was more than capable of holding its own against Klingon hordes, but in the short-range dogfights preferred by Imperial fleet, the Romulans found themselves at a disadvantage. Klingon D4s were way too fast and nimble, easily flanking the slower Romulan battleships and hitting them in their weakest points. This was unacceptable. To combat this, the Romulan Senate instructed esteemed physicist and engineer Tavan Zinn to design a new vessel that could outperform the D4 in short-range combat. Tavan was given 3 weeks. It was enough 3 weeks to build a ship. Wow. Utilizing the rare Sigma Titanium, Tavan developed a vessel capable of maneuvering at near light speed. The Velox triple reinforced Sigma Titanium hull plating is immensely flexible with thermal protection capable of withstanding up to 6,000 degrees Kelvin. This allows you to take the kind of high risk, high mobility engages like the Lawman forces and never truly excelled in. Its weapons was expressly designed with Klingon vessels in mind. The Velox is armed with a bank of 23 disruptor banks and 12 photon torpedo tubes, more than enough to overpower similarly nimble vessels. The Velox is perfect microcosm of the Romulan spirit. We will stand dominant no matter the cost. So it's going to be a 3-day build. Do I have enough to build at a 3-day? Because it's going to cost a little Latinum, which I don't have, but let's hit the button. Let's hit the build. Let's see if I have enough. Oof. So 2 days. Boom, there's 2 days gone. Do I have anything saved up? No. Jesus. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, and we're back after several, well, probably an hour later. I had to get enough speed up to actually finish building the ship because, well, I didn't have enough resources to build it. That's a phantasmal approach. So let's get the build going. Boom. Free. Boom, boom, boom. And getting that Velox out of the dock. Look at this beauty coming out. This green, mean fighting machine that is really expensive to repair if you don't know. All these ships cost a bit to repair as you progressively level up throughout the game. It does take a bit of wear on it, but here is a Velox coming out of the dock, and we'll do a comparison on other ships to it to see the size. And, well, yeah, you have your nacelles, you got your gun, your warp, or your impulse engine in the back. Still don't glow. It just kind of reminds me like a bird. It's what it looks like, a bird or a hawk or some kind of dinosaur. So we have the ship built, and let me repair this quick. My Minerva. Boom, boom. And as you see, it was a 2 point blah blah coming out of dock. It's gonna be at 3 billion right here. Boom. With just a basic crew. So we have no under deck right now, unfortunately. So we can go to upgrade. And let me see if I have enough to get it up a bit. So at least get that one under deck slot. It starts a little weaker, of course, than my Minerva because it's tier 1. And boom, we have that up there. So we have, well, let's see, that's 35K, 53K, 30.5, 3.6, takes up another 20. So we'll upgrade this right here. Boom. Upgrade this, take it to 3.6. Take that up again. And yeah, I'm going to have to save for that. So I only get those 3 parts upgrade on the ship, unfortunately. And let's go back. So we have only one underdeck slot under it right now. Only one currently, as you see, because it's only tier 1. I need to get more Sigma for it. Let's take it out here. Boom. And let's take it next to the Negvar. Bam. And then we're going to put the Minerva next to it. Boom. And then we're going to take one more ship and we'll put the cube next to it to show you all the sizes. Actually, no, let's take the Enterprise D. Enterprise D is a little bit usually bigger. Boom. So you have the Enterprise D, the Velox, the Negvar, and then the Minerva right next to each other, right in the middle. Right now, of course, my Minerva is going to be quite a bit bigger because of it. Even if we pull the cube out, which my cube should be like 6.1-ish, 2 billion. We take that out. Bam. So there's our sizes on comparison of the ship. And right now, it's not going to be as a fighting style yet because right now it's tier 1. It's going to take some time to get it up there to get it to my Minerva's status. So Minerva is going to be my main ship for a bit until I overcome the damage or the hull or the power of my Minerva right now. We can technically go here to our faction, go down to our Romulan, go down and waste 2,000 right here of the Galactic one, which takes the Velox up just a little more. So we got his base hull up. As you see when it comes up on this one, it takes the Velox up another 300 in its hull. And if we look at it now, pulled it up another, 300 million in power, which isn't too shabby, to be honest. That's one of the bigger things you have to look at in the game is when you're in your 60s, you have these good galactic, I want to call them Galactic Claims. So Galactic Claims, you're in overtime, and you use toward upgrading. So you have the Valdor one, you have one for the Pilum. So you get a Galactic Claim as you come up. You have one for the Tribune. And you see right here with my Minerva, I have 1,900 out of 1,900 plus hull. As you see, they can go all the way up to 5,000. So as I progressively go over that, it's going to increase that ship too. And the irony is, like, if I had like a ship that was like a battleship, you would see a greater increase in power. Like if we came down here and we see this is the battleship. So let's explore. So if we went to here and look at the, oh, it's not showing it, but if we looked at, if we go to battleships, boom, go all the way down. We look at the Titan. We look at the stats of the Titan. We look at its utility. Nope. We're going to look at its armor piercing, shield piercing, damage, armor, shield deflection. There's the radiation. So we look at the hull. You see the hull right here is at 3.5 billion. The shield is less, 2.7. That's where you're going to see a bigger increase when you do a hull increase on a battleship versus like explorers. You do explorer hull. So we go back here. So that's not the Corvus. I need the Minerva. As you see right here, the Minerva wouldn't see as big of a increase in it, so that's about an even 2-2 because yes, your explorers are even across the board. And then let's say you go to interceptors, which we just built. Go to interceptors, and we go back to the Velox, and we go down the list. You see the split's a little bit different, like a finite difference, but it's gonna have a little more hull and a little less shield. It's gonna be a little hull, and it's gonna be a little more hull intensive and shield than others. You have to look at your explorers are mainly shield, battleships are mainly hull, and these are a split between both, which will show a little bit of a difference if you get more shield or more hull. You'll get that increase of power and well survivability. All right, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification down below. If you guys want to donate, you guys can. You don't have to. But that's about it, guys. This is your boy Nowonshall signing out. Peace out. Have a wonderful day.